Okay. Boudewijn, I think there's no one who has been fighting for more climate-friendly construction materials in the world than you. And you've produced a lot of friction with all kinds of industries, with all kinds of players, and you've been fighting against quite many, let's say, settled mindsets. Now, after all these experiences and all the discussions and debates, where would you see the biggest potentials in the construction materials area for innovations in the future and for more climate-friendly construction materials?
Well, Wolfram, before we getting into the details, I would like to say something about the frictions. My first boss was a German boss, and when I was very critical about the company he set up, I saw he was getting nervous about my way of presenting things, and I said, "Oh, that doesn't matter. Where there is friction, there is warmth. And where there is warmth, it never freezes. So you can transfer that friction into energy." So that's a point of departure. I personally believe in that we can really fine-tune concrete, specifically, and that we can reduce dramatically the CO2 emission if we consider that it is a high-tech product. I've seen this in the refractory, in a high-temperature resisting ceramic concrete, that this can be done, but it demands a different approach. It should not be the supplier that tells what quality is, and especially not the supplier to the supplier, but the customer. So the customer now is our globe, and they demand a serious reduction in CO2 and in material use. We have proven already in the Netherlands that we can do this without any question by taking a little bit more care, not only of other materials that react one way or the other, but also in particle size engineering and care for the product, and especially the fine-tuning of the structural design. We over-design too much. We waste a lot of materials this way. And the other serious problem I see is we don't know what we are doing when we have only process control of the end products. So the 28 days underwater, what reality does that give? We have to know what the hardened concrete is in 150 years. But that's only concrete. We have now a whole range of bio-based product that can absorb CO2. So that can work together. Together with the concrete for foundations and for the basement and for the floors. Yes, but let us look at other bio-based materials which we can grow locally. And let us not forget that sustainable construction is a global inspiration, but a local obligation to use the material and human resources regionally available. Because we have the responsibility towards our own people to build responsibly. More questions, Wolfram?
No, thank you. That was quite comprehensive. Thank you very much.
Okay.